Hi guys, I'm Luke Stackpoole. I'm a landscape photographer and I'm also a ColorPro Ambassador. And I'm here today in Taipei to meet the ColorPro team. I'm really excited to be here. It's my first time in Taiwan. I'm glad to be here. Look forward to learning more about ColorPro monitors and possibly test out the latest portable monitor. I've been sort of working with ColorPro monitors for a few years now. My first monitor was the VP16-OLED 4K monitor, I believe. The factory calibration is great. The details are incredible. I mean, I love watching my footage in 4K on the screen and so much screen space that I can work with, which I find I'm really missing when I'm traveling with a laptop. My desire to travel then led to photography. I knew I wanted to take some time off work, and the fact that I had my camera with me then opened up that world of photography for me. I really got into it and got passionate about photos and traveling and capturing the world around me. When I first started shooting, I was really into capturing cityscapes and street photography, where I went to New York and shooting around London back home was really fun. And then I took a trip to Iceland, which got me really into the nature style of photography, which is kind of what I'm doing today. And I think the beauty of Iceland also inspired me just to continue shooting in those dramatic landscapes, which is also what my audience tends to enjoy the most, is seeing that kind of moody style. So I've slowly transitioned more from urban to nature, and then now also more into wildlife. I think that passion for various styles of photography has just kind of kept that feeling going within me and wanting to create and capture something cool. When you're in an office, most people have these big screens or two screens, so I think it could be really useful for anyone sort of traveling and working on the road to have a second screen. I would be excited to sort of try this out in the field and see how I get on with it. I think it's always beneficial to have more space to work with. Well, it was really nice talking to you, and thanks for having me. I can't wait to see what we can do with the VP16 portable monitor in the next few days. I am really excited to be here, and the team is so lovely. That street in Jiaofen was probably my favorite moment of the trip so far. Everything came together. All the red colors and that kind of rainy feel I had the model with the black outfit and the umbrella. It felt very cyberpunk and dystopian. But then you've got more of an old street with lanterns, which is also very magical and more kind of fantasy-esque. So it was a nice balance between dystopian cyberpunk and then that sort of fantasy feeling. So it created this really special atmosphere. When I'm shooting and I'm getting excited, I don't really notice the rain and the cold, and I'm just very focused on the moment and what I'm shooting. And then it's only afterwards when I'm like, oh, so where are we going next? And I realize I'm completely wet because I've just been wrapped up in that moment in photography. I've been using the VP16 for a couple of days now on the road, and I think it's a really cool tool for photographers and videographers to have in their bag. The display is great for when you're editing video and you might need a second screen to have your timeline on, or the program monitor, and you can sort of view things while you're editing the timeline on your main machine. It also gives you access to more screen real estate, so you can edit photos on that. What I especially like about the screen is it's an OLED display. The colors are really crisp, really deep blacks, and it's perfectly calibrated. Everything looks really great on it. So it's actually nicer viewing the images on this screen than on my laptop. I think that the display is really beautiful. VP16 is pretty light. I definitely think that's pretty cool. There's no inbuilt battery, so that really reduces the weight, and it just charges straight out of the USB-C port. So I think that's really cool. It's lightweight and it's really quite thin as well. So I think it would fit in most backpacks.